See you. Bye. See you soon.
From the land of the rising sun, two great warrior traditions are about to collide. Challenge brings you Ninja Warrior and Unbeatable Banzuki. So every weekday, follow your favorite competitors as they do battle. Ninja Warrior and Unbeatable Banzuki. Weeknights at 5, only on Challenge.
£130 million. That's the whopping sum paid out so far to the British people who played on Challenge Jackpot. It's time for you to get in on the action. Just visit our website at challengejackpot.com. Registering is quick and easy, and thousands of you have already done it. To get you started, for every £1 you deposit, we'll give you another £1 to play with, all the way up to 200. £130 million has been paid out to date. How much will you win?
You run one of Britain's busiest casualty departments. Your team is 2 staff down. You need someone to come in and make life or death decisions, coolly and decisively. You found a motivated, talented candidate who has all the qualities you're looking for. But they have a history of mental health problems, including periods of serious depression. So would you give them the job? Well, would you? If you wouldn't, congratulations. You just turned down Florence Nightingale.
Fantastic. Great.
Don't let your attitudes to mental health conditions stop you making the most of people's talents.
The 27th of June is Armed Forces Day. It's a chance to say thank you to Britain's servicemen and women, past and present. To say thank you for what they do for our country while serving in the forces. And for what they continue to contribute to the nation throughout their lives. Visit armedforcesday.org.uk to find out about events in your area and celebrate with us.
Food. Comfort food. Fast food. Soul food. Food for thought. Food just caught. The zest. The zing. The naughty but nice. This food is for sharing. But leave some for me. Gather round, sit back and tuck in to good food. The new name for UK TV food, now on Sky 249 and Virgin Media 260. We have fun with food.
How do you sleep at night when you're staying under the same roof as some of the country's most dangerous men? No sets, no crew, no security. I'm all on my own.
Danny Dyer, Living Dangerously, Monday at 10, new and exclusive to Bravo.
Do you feel the power of the gladiator? welcome to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham and to the second of our semi-finals. Now, by the end of tonight's show, after 5 games and the eliminator, we will know who will go through to join Janet Allen and Regan Pilkington in our grand final. Exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
The games are exciting, but the prizes are even more exciting. First prize, £5,000 cash. And a fabulous holiday for 2 on the Atlantis Holiday Complex on Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Plus, one of these fabulous 4-wheel drive, off-the-road family vehicles. Not bad.
And of course, we haven't forgotten about our runners-up. They will walk away with £2,000 each. So let's meet our semi-finalists. Tonight they are DC Mandy Beecher
and Kay Kershaw. Come on, girls. Hold on. Come on.
Mandy, a warm welcome back to Gladiators. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous, but to be honest, as the competitions have gone on, I felt a bit better each time. Not too bad.
Have you gone away from here and been able to switch off completely and take your mind off Gladiators? Have you been training in any particular way? How have you been preparing yourself?
I definitely haven't been able to switch my mind off Gladiators. I've been thinking about it all of the time, and the most important training, I think, is getting it right in my mind, and that's what I've been trying to do.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on you. Mandy Beecher!
Now, Kay, you're our fish farmer. Tell me, what's it like backstage?
Awful. Well, it's for me. I suffer from nerves, but the rest of the contenders have been really good, and they're all rallying around, you know, cheering me up, so I feel a lot better now.
And is everybody behind you, all your folks, all your supporters?
Yes, my mum's not here yet, but the rest of my family are, so, yeah.
We'll wish you all the best. Off you go, get yourself ready for the first event. Let's hear it for Kay!
So let's bring on the guys, Mark Everett
and Murray Stevens. Come on, guys.
Welcome back. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine.
I expect you're feeling a lot slimmer than your dear girlfriend who's sitting in the audience. Tell us about Frankie.
Frankie, she's 8.5 months pregnant. She's due any time now, so it's paying a bit of a toll on her.
Yes, I should think so. We're very grateful that you've come along this evening, but just remain intact for the show, and I hope you do very well. How have you been keeping since we saw you last? What have you been up to?
I've been chilling out mostly, taking it easy because the shows are getting a lot harder now. Just trying to get through it injury-free, really.
And dare I ask if you're feeling confident, or shouldn't I even bother?
Well, the shows are getting harder, like I said. I'm quite confident, yes, but there's still a lot of work to do.
It certainly is. I'll let you go off and prepare for our first game. Here's Mark Everett.
OK, Murray, let's remind all the viewers, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm a design technician for a printing company, but I also have an unusual part-time job, which is a lighthouse keeper.
Yeah, that's quite unusual. Yeah, I think most people remember that. Tell us, how has Gladiators really affected your life? I mean, you've been very successful so far, just getting this far.
Yeah, you come down here, you don't know what to expect. You feel quite fit and amongst all your guys back home, but then you meet everybody here and they're all fit. Everybody's evenly matched. You've just got to give it your best, but everybody's behind you. The support's fantastic. It just changes your life.
And are you as fit as you possibly could be?
Well, I don't think you can always be as fit as you possibly could be. You can always be fitter, but I'm going to put up a good show for tonight, hopefully.
Great stuff. We look forward to watching you. Off you go, Murray. Get yourself ready. Let's hear it for Murray.
Well, after all that chat, let's kick off with our very first event.
Using the blue balls is Kay. And using the red, it's Mandy. And guarding those 5 baskets is Zodiac, Vogue, and Panther.
You've heard of a win double. This is a triumphant triple.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready!
Treat for us, but trouble for the contenders.
3, 2, 1.
Let's play ball. Zodiac on K, grounds a girl. Panther doesn't pussyfoot with Mandy. Kay Kershaw only scored 2 in her previous Powerballs. Mandy outsmarts Zodiac and slams it home, 2 points. Kay escapes Vogue and equalises. Cracking start by the contenders. Mandy beats her. The cat tries to burgle her. No, evasive action and 2 more. Kay cartwheeled out of it by Zodiac. Mandy never scored in previous Powerballs, making up for it now. Here's Kay, 2-on-1. Oh, Panther puts her down. Mandy and Zodiac can't make it pay. Zodiac having a great event. Here comes Kay. Back in the fray. Bombed out by the blonde, very close. Mandy on Vogue and Panther take the law into their own hands. Kay turns against the battling brunettes. Can't make a dummy out of Vogue. Mandy on Zodiac. Oh, stretches her and scores. Mandy, the Islington detective, certainly stole the show in that event. Incredible performance. In the replay, we see Mandy Beecher meets Panther. Panther tries to take the law into her own hands and fails. 2 points the hard way. Let's look at the scores after one event. Mandy 6, Kay 2.
Straight on into the men. Using the blue balls is Murray. And using the red, it's Mark. And guarding those 5 baskets is Warrior, Raider, and Rhino.
No easy one. No easy one. Gotta win every point. Every single point.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
The good, the bad, and the ugly. You could choose which is which.
3, 2, 1.
Let's play ball. Mark on Rhino. Oh, he squeezes through the middle and scores. Murray, sends Raider a pearler, 2 points. Here's Mark. Oh, desperately close. Murray, Warrior, and Rhino. They dispose of him with disdain. Here's our textile machinist. Oh, can't stitch him up this time. Murray. Oh, unlucky. Going great guns in this. His first Powerball. Here comes Mark. Dances through the middle. Ah, the centre basket right under their noses. And Murray leaves Rhino for dead. Amazing speed. 2 points there. Mark. Rhino closes him down. That's better. And Murray, Raider gets to grips at last. Contenders teasing and testing the glance. Mark. Oh, straight into Warrior. Misses with the lob. Rhino wrestles Murray to the deck. Mark scored 4 in his quarter-final. He's done better this time. Hauled down by Rhino. That lobbing technique still needs to be worked on. Good high-scoring event for the contenders. Murray's wife and family pleased with that.
Well done, Murray. Hard work. How did you find it? Have you got enough breath there?
Just about. When you see them there, they're big guys. You try and make it up in agility and speed, but I think I got a couple, but they hit you hard.
Well done. You got yourself 4 points. Well done. Mark, tough. You knew what to expect.
Yeah, that was tough, that. Took it out of me.
Any harder than last time?
It went as rough, but it was still hard.
Well, there's a lot at stake now. You got yourself 5 points. Well done, Mark. Let's have a chat about Gladiators. Any tougher than usual?
They're big boys, they're tough. But it's the semi-finals, no missing, baby.
Rhino?
Thoroughly enjoyed it, a really tough game. They're good contenders, and we loved it. Wish it was longer.
Warrior, yet again, great teamwork.
I think the guy in blue is, he's got that Scottish spirit in him. I think he's been watching that film Braveheart.
That's Murray.
Murray, yeah. He came out as hard and stronger, surprised us a little bit. And the other guy's a big, tall, strong guy. But I think we did a good job. Did we do a good job? Not bad, not bad.
Great job, great teamwork. Let's hear for our Gladiators. Warrior, Rhino, and Raider.
Great start by both contenders after the first event. Mark's on 5, Murray's on 4. Next event.
it's Mandy. She's going to be facing Jet.
You bet, it's Jet. Our high-flying, all-round entertainer stands 5.5 feet tall, over 9 stones, swinging against Mandy Beecher. Mandy, a couple of inches taller than Jet and a pound lighter.
John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
Jet, supreme in the air this season. She faced Mandy in the heats, and that finished in a textbook takedown. So Jet with the ring of confidence about her tonight. Our swinging detective, Mandy Beecher, 28 years old and looking good. With a touch of traversing there, 4 points in the lead at the moment and looking for that scoring zone. Jet moving in, Mandy's in the scoring zone and straight into the scissors. Jet almost ambushes her from behind. They think it's all over. It is now. Mandy surrenders, and who can blame her? Saving her energy with 3 more events plus an eliminator to go. Boyfriend Andrew singing through gritted teeth, because as we can see, Jet is a superb exponent of the rings, and once those legs have got you, it's best to give in.
Next up, it's Kay. And she's going to be facing Lightning.
Lightning, so called because of her flashes of sheer brilliance, leading the crowd with her thunderclap. Whenever Lightning's around, it means the storm clouds are gathering for the contender.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
I thought you'd never ask.
3, 2, 1.
Swing time for Lightning. Doesn't hang around. Rarely puts a hand wrong in this event. Elegant when relaxed, but even has grace under fire. On the other side of the arena, Kay does not look a happy soul. In fact, she's stalled completely now. Could be waiting to see how the Lightning will strike. I'm not so sure here. Lightning teeing herself up for the takedown. Kay moves out of trouble. You may remember her incredible strength, hanging tough against Vogue in her quarter-final. Maybe that's her tactic. She needs to get in the scoring zone, though. She keeps managing to evade Lightning, but still not in the scoring zone. Facing her up, and Kay grinning like a Cheshire cat. She really is a slippery customer. Oh yes, Lightning on the same ring. Come here, you. There's been enough messing about. Oh, and gets the job done. Kay's friends, and that's Marina on the right there. In fact, all the Fish Farmers fans, a sea of smiles.
Well, Kay, that's a real shame because you were avoiding her so well. In fact, in the end, obviously, you ran out of rings.
I think I was one ring there, yeah. But it was good, I enjoyed that.
Now, did I see a smile on your face as you accepted the inevitable?
Oh, yes, definitely. I knew I wasn't going to pick up any points on this. She's just too good. Brilliant.
She had you going for a while, didn't she?
I think we had a big run around on those rings. I think we covered nearly every ring on there. Well done. I think you've really got the knack of hang tough. Have to hand it to her. Well done.
Let's hear it for Kay and let's hear it for Lightning.
No shortage of support for Kay, but a real shortage of points after 2 events. The scores remain the same, 6-2 to Mandy, and the crowd have turned ugly, and here's why.
This is time for revenge.
Well, in case you don't know what he's talking about, and frankly, most of the time, who does? The Wolf's referring to his last hang tough encounter with our next contender when he pathetically conceded 10 points.
So we now move into the men's event with Mark. And he's going to be facing the Wolfman.
Well, the Wolf doesn't have age on his side, or the crowd for that matter, but it has to be said, despite years, he's still in very good shape. A solid 6-footer weighing in at 15 stones, whereas Mark Everett stands 2 inches taller, but over a stone lighter. And this hang tough promises to be a belter. Wolf swings purposefully out. In his heat, Mark made a monkey out of the Wolf, made him eat mat, and then rubbed his nose in it by swinging to the Wolf's platform to score 10. It's already hotting up. Mark's in the scoring zone. Wolf with a leg up. Mark's passed. Wolf static. Oh, Mark swing back into trouble. Tries to parry Wolf, but Wolf, he's got him. Moves to the fingers. Oh, takes takes him down and exacts his revenge. Mark's mum on the left, she was expecting more, and Frankie there just expecting. But there's no shortage of hot water and towels around here, I can tell you.
Oh, Mark, you were so heading towards his platform. It was so inevitable, and then he got you in his clutches.
I thought I was going to get it, but when he got me down, he said 3 words. Revenge is sweet.
Well, I suppose I have to hand it to you.
Hey, the last time I went against this guy, he's very good, and he beat me. So this time, we're 1-1.
Well, that's good to hear. No points this time, Mark. Never mind, plenty more events. Let's hear it for Mark and for the Wolfman. And next up to hang tough, it's Murray. And he's going to be facing Cobra.
And no hissing for this snake, just cheers from the crowd. A veteran of 4 seasons, one of the fairest in the squad, and I didn't mean his hair. And of course, as we all know, one of the funniest.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1!
He may be the clown prince of gladiators, but the contenders know to take him seriously because Cobra's a king of the rings. And Murray's failed to score on his 2 previous hang toughs. Maybe it's 3rd time lucky. In fact, last time was against Cobra. And here he comes! Oh, Murray with his feet up, he's 1 ringed. Cobra misses completely with the scissors. And Cobra 1 ringed. Oh, coming back for more, still 1 ringed, and this is more of a tangle than a tussle. Cobra desperately trying to get some leverage from the ring. Settles for Murray's vest. Trying to strip him from the rings and from his costume. Incredible strength from Murray and his fabric. Can he hang tough for the 5? It's going to seem like an eternity. Cobra shaking for all his worth. 1 slip from Cobra and Murray bags the points. Oh, Cobra slithering down, trying everything. Sliding down using Murray like a fireman's pole. Hanging on to his feet. Oh, 3 seconds left and victory denied. Oh, he toughed it out for nearly half a minute, but in the end, he comes away with nothing to show for it. Got a ripped vest.
Oh, Murray. If I could have shown you your face there, I mean...
How many seconds? Tell me.
I don't know, maybe John Anderson can tell us how many seconds. I'm sure it was literally 1 second left. It was such a shame. I mean, you went through hell. And all for nothing.
Well, it looks like that. I thought I was just going to be able to rig him off, but he's got a tight hold of my shoe. I should have slackened my laces.
You certainly should have done. I've just heard that, in fact, it was 3 seconds you would have had to hang on for, so perhaps a little bit more difficult for you. He's a tough nut, isn't he?
Oh, not half. I tried my hardest. I wasn't going to let go.
You almost showed us his vital statistics.
Well, I wasn't going to let go. He might not have won the battle, but he can still win the war. And that's the toughest hang tough I've ever had by a long way.
That's a nice thing to say. Let's hear it for Cobra.
It's just to buy my new shirt.
Well, I'm sure we can afford it. Let's hear it for Murray and for Cobra.
And that's the first time I've seen the cool Cobra break out in a sweat this season. All credit to Murray, but it doesn't add to his score after 2 events. Mark still on 5 and Murray on 4.
So still to come, swing shot, gauntlet and pendulum. Join us after the break here on Gladiators.
If he's pissed, he's dead meat.
4 pushy brides.
My wedding could not be any more perfect.
4 different weddings.
We're getting married in a cave.
Each week, 4 brides will battle it out for their dream honeymoon.
I'm a nutter when I get drunk.
It was meant to be cheese and we didn't have that.
And face their biggest critics.
Didn't really like the food very much.
Each other.
Seriously, just 2.
Not really wedding-y.
If you like Come Dine With Me, you'll love 4 Weddings. Coming soon, all new to Living.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
You gotta put the tube back in. He's not getting any better.
Just praying to a God that I don't believe in.
They're not just husband and wife, they're brother and sister. We're soulmates. We love each other.
He's a teenager whose life isn't over yet.
He's my missing piece.
I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Do you? I made my decision. You made the wrong one.
This is a nightmare.
I just need a little faith.
The brand new series of Private Practice, Thursday at 9, exclusive to Living.
That jacket's really not my style.
Who are you?
Duh. I'm you, obviously. Nick Harris, 37 Ashdown Road, pin number 4732.
I don't understand.
What's to understand? Last Tuesday, you threw out your rubbish. I come along, went through it, and found a statement from your bank. Our bank, really. Sort of a joint account. You earn it, I spend it. And then I got these new credit cards. This one gives you double air miles. Do you really like that jacket? It'll have to be cash, I'm afraid. I've gone over the limit on these. Still, payday soon, eh?
Protect your personal information. Visit ico.gov.uk for this toolkit.
It's all about being in the right place at the right time.
We've got everything crossed, Dale.
Getting into winner's row.
Come on!
And staying out of the red.
Marge, I am so sorry.
Where winning the big money jackpot will take a little bit of luck, but a whole lot of skill. Then the only question left to answer is what you'll do with all that money.
I want a boob job.
Join Dale Winton for the Smash It quiz show In It to Win It, weeknights at 9, new to Challenge.
£130 million. That's the whopping sum paid out so far to the British people who played on Challenge Jackpot. It's time for you to get in on the action. Just visit our website at challengejackpot.com. Registering is quick and easy, and thousands of you have already done it. To get you started, for every £1 you deposit, we'll give you another £1 to play with, all the way up to 200. £130 million has been paid out to date. How much will you win?
So, welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham. Event 3.
Shot.
And the first up is Mandy. And Kay. And they're going to be swinging against the Falcon. And Vogue. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Swing out sisters. First time either girl has swung in competition and straight into the points. Kay as high as the blues. And Mandy with a yellow. 1 for a yellow, 2 for a blue, and 3 for a red. Kay swings again, marked out by Vogue. Mandy plucks another lemon from the tree. Great start by both contenders. Gladiators had better start getting their timing right. Kay with a free swing, drops the yellow. And Mandy off target. Kay safely back for another swing. And Mandy, not the kind of flying squad she's used to. Kay again. Vogue for the intercept. Kay drops a blue. Mandy, good marking by Falcon, timing that swing to perfection. Kay lets a lot of points slip through her fingers. Free swing, way out of range. Here's Mandy. Oh, comes away empty-handed and collides with the tower. Vogue slow on the recovery. Kay with another free swing. Plenty of zest, but no lemon. Mandy with the final swing, denied by the flying Falcon. Time up to a piece, but quite frankly, it should have been more, especially for Kay. Both girls consistently beat the Glads to the pole, and on that swing, Mandy plucked her equaliser. It's over to Fash, who's got his abacus out.
So, let's have a look at the points. Mandy, she scored 2 points. And Kay, 2 points.
So after 3 events, Mandy swings up to 8 and Kay up to 4.
And the boys up, and first it's Mark. And he's joined by Murray. And they'll be facing the Cobra. And Trojan.
Well, someone forgot to shave.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready!
what a tangle! And Mark comes away with a fistful of blues. And Murray's got a couple too. Mark denied by Cobra. The Flying Scotsman way out of range. Mark again. A free swing for a yellow. His speed on the tower is incredible. Murray swings. Mark beats him to it, plucks a pair of lemons with the backhand, and Murray in the points with a blue. Murray struggling on the tower. Hodds his points. Mark with a helping hand to the tower, safely in the bank. Mark again. Oh, what a swinger. Up he goes, another blue. Mark is so fast, he clocks up twice as many swings as anyone else. Here he comes again. Oh, Murray denied by Trojan, and Mark empty-handed as well. Trojan always happy to pull a few strings. Here's Murray. And it's all too late. Incredibly high-scoring event. In that opening swing, when both guys came away with handfuls of points, we knew we were in for a cracker.
The men's scores. Mark scored an incredible 12 points. And for Murray, 6 points.
So after 3 events, Mark leaps up to 17, Murray moves to 10. Next event.
First up to run the gauntlet, it's Mandy. And she's going to be facing Panther, Falcon, Jet, Lightning, and Zodiac. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, how about this? A detective on the run. Panther there doing a good job. Oh, Falcon not though. Next is Jet. Feel that impact. Andy on her left, moving to her right. Oh, outflanks Jet and straight into Lightning. Lightning driving her up the wall. Sporting stuff from Lightning. Here's Zodiac. Zodiac giving Mandy the run around. Mandy working hard. Zodiac pinning her down. She's got her head over the line, trying to haul her across. John Anderson won't like her being pinned like that. Mandy's mum, dad and brother keen to know the verdict.
That was terrific. I'm not going to ask if you enjoyed it, because I don't think you did you?
Last time was quite hard. That was even worse. I think my contact lenses popped out somewhere along the way.
Well, you're all right. No injuries?
No, it's fine.
Let's hear what your timing was.
29 seconds.
29 seconds, 5 points. Well done, Mandy.
Well, that's brought a smile to Mum's face.
Next up against the Dream Team, it's Kay.
Comparing the contenders, Kay is the same height as Mandy, but she's packing an extra 4 pounds in weight.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2.
Into the valley of death, Kay. Off she goes. Oh, straight through Panther. Falcon putting the brakes on, but only just. Straight into Jet with a shoulder charge. Oh, skittles down Jet and Lightning in one. Lightning can't get there. Zodiac steams in, keeping it low. Oh, Kay's away. 16.2. That's 10 points. She's so fast through the gauntlet. There's no sign of Uli, though.
I don't know what was going through your mind, but you just blasted them.
Yeah, give a bit of the wrong medicine, I think.
Well, at one stage, I think you had 2 at the same time. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but I don't think my nose did.
Let's find out what your timing was.
16 seconds.
10 points! Well done, let's hear it to Kay.
Just hope she didn't tread on Mandy's contact lenses on the way. Her fans enjoyed every second of that, because after 4 events, it puts Kay in the lead by a single point. Next, it's the men.
And first up, it's Mark. And he's going to be facing Rhino, Trojan, Raider, Hunter, and Cobra. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready!
Out steps the Rhino. Almost sends Trojan flying. Raider next. Good effort. Oh, can't hold him. Hunter doesn't even get close. Here's Cobra. He's through. Mark Everett. Unofficial time 10 seconds and he's still going. The Gladiators left swiping at air. His last gauntlet was a 10-second run as well. Memories of 2 scoops.
Brilliant run through last time, I seem to remember, and this time was just as fast.
Yeah, I was just glad I could repeat the performance of last time.
Incredible amount of dodging there. I mean, what was going through your mind when you're facing them that close?
Well, when you see Rhino, what more can you think?
Well, let's find out what your timing was.
10 seconds.
Well, that certainly is worth a point a second. How do you feel about that?
What can I say? I'm speechless.
That's great to hear. Let's hear it from Mark. 10 points.
Timekeeper Andy Norgate there, the bringer of the good news, and the crowd hail the hero.
Next up, it's Murray.
Murray scored 5 on his last gauntlet run. According to the weights and measures, he's 2 inches shorter than Mark and over a stone lighter.
Tender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Murray hurries into the concourse of conflict, straight into Rhino. Oh, straight past him. Trojan's next. And Trojan playing batter cake with those pads. Here's Raider. Good work from Raider, taking the spring out of Murray's step. Hunter boxing his ears. Murray gets up to mix it with Hunter. Hunter loses a pad. Oh, dispenses with Hunter. Next it's Cobra. The sneaky snake chastised by John Anderson, pushing him wide. Oh, Murray pushing Cobra across the line. Well, that was a lively old gauntlet. It ought to be worth 5 to Murray, and his fans loved it.
Well, Murray, I don't know if you were aware of it, but it was a new manoeuvre of getting rid of Rhino there, trying to shift his weapon out of the way.
Gave him a good twist on the actual ramming by. Seemed to get him past, there was a way.
And you had a bit of trouble from Hunter?
Yeah. It's tough getting through there. But I just plodded on, got through.
Well, I'll put you out of your misery because I know you're speechless. What's the time, Andrew?
27 seconds.
27 seconds, 5 points. Well done, Murray.
Great performance from both contenders in this men's semi-final. After 4 events, Mark storms his way to 27 and Murray climbs to 15. Next event.
First up on the pendulum, it's Mandy. And she's going to be facing Zodiac. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum. Three, 2, 1.
The pendulum, wrapped in one of Warrior's old string vests, starts its swing. Zodiac is going northwards and poor old Mandy going nowhere. Zodiac almost without peer on the sphere, coming down and round. Mandy's mum Noreen on her feet. Mandy trying to make her escape, but the Zodiac is zeroing in. Mandy not at all comfortable on this, her first pendulum. Clinging to the ball, and Zodiac puts an end to her misery. Oh, good emphatic performance by that Gladiator. At least Noreen can take her seat again. Mandy only managed a tentative traverse across a couple of sectors, whereas Zodiac covered half the world in double quick time to flag the contender down.
Next up on the pendulum, it's Kay. And she's going to be facing Lightning. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum.
Well, as you know, it's 5 points for evading the Gladiator for 40 seconds and 10 for lasting the full minute, which is exactly what Kay managed to do in her last pendulum swing, but that was against Jet, and Lightning will be looking to avenge that. Kay having a ball, going round that ball. Stopping now and then like a tortoise, stretching her neck up to see from where the Lightning will strike. And Lightning coming round after her, but Kay's been here before. She knows what to do. And Lightning getting herself tangled with the net when she should be tangling with Kay. And Kay looks like she's on for the 5. Kay, of course, with her experience as a fish farmer, should know exactly how to handle a net. From here, it looks like she's caught a giant blowfish. Lightning coming down from above. Kay Cena makes her move, scrambles round. Marina and Kirsty screaming for Kay. Lightning's nearly got her. Time running down. She's done it. 10 points. A good, exciting pendulum. And in the replay, Lightning gets just within range, but the clock strikes her out. So after 5 tough events in this semi-final, Mandy's on 13K24.
So we now move into the men's event with Mark. And he's going to be facing Wolf. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum.
Mark Everett, never ridden a pendulum before in competition. Wolf going round the equator, but Mark's seen him and takes to his heels. Phineas Fogg in the book, David Niven in the film, and Michael Palin in real life all went round the world in 80 days to capture a prize. And the Wolf has just under 40 seconds to get around this globe to capture Mark. And the Wolf looming over Mark like a spectre. Remember, Mark has to survive for 40 seconds to score 5, and the last full minute for the full 10. And it looks like the Wolf has caught his claws in the nets. Mark making good his escape. He's clocked up the 5. Mark having a good look round, no idea from where the Wolf will pounce. Frankie and the family waving like demented tic-tac men. This event really is Wolf versus the contender plus 7,000 other people. Mark moving very fluently. He's pulled his 10. Very good result for Mark. Did just enough to keep the Wolf at bay. And I do think Frankie should be sitting down in her condition, but she is delighted. In the replay, we can see Wolf managed to get close, but never close enough to intimidate the contender. Here's Mark for a chat.
Well, Mark, humongous congratulations. You picked up 10 points. At the beginning, you looked very, very hesitant. In fact, you stood still for a little bit too long for my liking.
Right, I wanted to see where he was first.
And then, anyway...
I'm going to fall right inside there.
It's not fair.
Just stand by here and be quiet for 2 seconds.
Boom! Yeah, I was a bit hesitant because I'm not a lover of heights, but when I got going, it was good fun.
It was tremendous. I mean, really well done. It looked to me as if you got your paw stuck.
I did. I got my paw stuck in that one and I couldn't get it out.
Excuses, excuses. Anyway, let's hear it for the Wolfman and for Mark. Well done.
Oh, a humongous push from the Wolf. Humongous applause from Jean and Frankie, and a humorous poster from those guys.
Next up on the pendulum, it's Murray. And he's going to be facing Hunter. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum.
Murray's ridden out the precarious pendulum before, picked up 10 in his quarter-final against the rampaging Rhinoceros. The Hunter a little more agile on the pendulum, so this should make for a fascinating battle of wits. Murray heading south. Murray's wife Fair getting frantic, knows he needs those 10 points. And Murray's feet touching the safety net, but I must say this needs tremendous strength to turn around from the bottom of the spear and pull yourself up the other side. Not many people have pulled that off before. And certainly Hunter has given up on the chase. He's going back the other way. Got himself in a tangle now. And Murray looks safe for his 10 points. This really is a drama performed in the round. But for Hunter, it's a bit of a tragedy at the moment. Murray's sister Audrey and his wife Fair. Hunter mounting another assault, but it's going to be too late. Yes, time up. Well, that was exciting. Murray bails out, 10 points better off. And in the replay, you can see the power of the pendulum and the force of gravity make life anything but easy for the two participants. And that's as close as Hunter ever got. Here's our Celtic contender for a chat.
Well, here comes the Flying Scotsman. Did you hear me? I was standing down here going, hurry, Murray! And you did, you picked up 10 points.
Yeah. I seen him coming over the top, so I went down, but do you think I could get my feet back up there? So I spent 30 seconds just using my arms, but I got there in the end.
10 points, well done, Murray. You were very close a couple of times, and had a bit of trouble picking yourself up once you've been underneath the pendulum.
Yeah, I got my foot a little bit stuck. I only feel bad if somebody beats me if I don't do the best I can. I did the best I can there, so he got a good victory on me.
Let's hear it for the Hunter and for Murray. Well done.
The boy deserved to win.
And who's going to argue with that? After 5 events, Mark has 37 points, Murray 25.
So all that remains now is the Eliminator and 2 places in our grand final. So don't you dare go away. Join us after the break here on Gladiators.
If he's he's dead, mates.
4 pushy brides.
My wedding could not be any more perfect.
4 different weddings.
We're getting married in a cave.
Each week, 4 brides will battle it out for their dream honeymoon.
I'm a nutter when I get drunk.
There's meant to be cheese and we didn't have that.
And face their biggest critics.
Didn't really like the food very much.
Each other.
Seriously, just 2.
Not really wedding-y.
If you like Come Dine With Me, you'll love 4 Weddings. Coming soon, all new to Living.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
You gotta put the tooth back in. He's not getting any better.
Just praying to a God that I don't believe in.
They're not just husband and wife, they're brother and sister. We're soulmates. We love each other.
He's a teenager whose life isn't over yet.
He's my missing piece.
I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Do you? I made my decision. You made the wrong one. This is a nightmare. I just need a little faith.
The brand new series of Private Practice, Thursday at 9, exclusive to Living.
One morning, 2 moon creatures, Biblock and Hoblock, were out for a stroll when they saw something lying in the moon dust. Neither Biblock nor Hoblock knew what it could be, so they decided to leave the strange object where it was and go back to their moon city. They asked their computer what he thought it might be. "Ah," said the computer, "a lighter. Lighters can be very dangerous. Children should never touch them." But that night, Hoblock crept out to where the lighter was lying and secretly took it back to the moon city. Soon, the city was ablaze. Hoblock was in terrible disgrace, and while the city was rebuilt, he was given the job of repairing the computer. Only his little sister Hibblick came to visit him, and Hoblock warned her, "Never play with lighters. And never play with matches either. And grown-ups, keep lighters and matches away from children."
It's all about being in the right place at the right time.
We've got everything crossed, Dale.
Getting into winner's row.
Come on!
And staying out of the red.
Marge, I am so sorry.
Where winning the big money jackpot will take a little bit of luck, but a whole lot of skill. Then the only question left to answer is what you'll do with all that money.
I want a boob job.
Join Del Winton for the Smash It quiz show In It to Win It, weeknights at 9, new to Challenge.
£130 million. That's the whopping sum paid out so far to the British people who played on Challenge Jackpot. It's time for you to get in on the action. Just visit our website at challengejackpot.com. Registering is quick and easy, and thousands of you have already done it. To get you started, for every £1 you deposit, we'll give you another £1 to play with, all the way up to 200. £130 million has been paid out to date. How much will you win?
Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, where it's eliminator time. Now, in a few minutes, we will know who will go through to join Janet Allen in our grand final. But first of all, let's take a look at the women's scores. Mandy's on 13 points, Kay's on 24 points. That's an 11-point difference, which will give Kay a 5.5-second head start. Best of luck to both girls. Over to you, Fash.
Thanks, Ollie. 5 seconds to make up. I've got to ask you, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to be chasing?
I have to say, I would actually rather be chasing, but it's very difficult. You've got to try and keep your mind on what you're doing and not your opponent. But we'll just see how it goes.
Can you do it?
I hope so.
Okay. Kay, 5 seconds a head start. Is it enough for you?
I hope so. Same as before, I won't be looking backwards, so just be going straight forward.
At the start, you were very, very nervous. How do you feel now?
I'm hiding nerves well, aren't I?
Okay, girls, wish you both all the best. Over to John Anderson.
Kay, you will go on my first whistle. Mandy, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
This for a place in the final. Kay Kershaw from the Isle of Lewis. High and low hurdles. Mandy Beecher from Ware in Hertfordshire, stationed at Islington Police Station. Kay on the rope. Her fastest eliminator, 1 minute 10. Mandy on the rope. Her fastest, 1:12. Kay onto the hand ladder. And looks to have recovered from that clumsy rope climb. Across the rollers and onto the cargo net. And she'll be keen to capitalise on that lead. Mandy making hard work at the hand ladder. Mandy's mum Noreen on her feet. And Kay climbing towards the top, faltering a little. And Mandy looks to be gaining. As Kay hits the top and sprints for the furthest zip. Kay on the downward slope for a place in the grand final of Gladiators. Splashes down. Now it's the graveyard of so many contenders, the balance beams. Followed by the travelator. Mandy's suicide splashdown. Kay fast across the balance beam. Now up the travelator for a place in the final. Go on, girl, give it plenty. She's there. No, she's not. Oh, disaster for Kay. Marina can't believe it. Auntie Mavis has collapsed. Incredible. Here comes Mandy for a place in the final. Oh, she's lost it. Oh, no, she hasn't. Kay marking time hasn't got what it takes. Oh, Mandy Beecher swings through and into the final. What a victory, and Mandy supporters celebrate. Mandy's family and friends sportingly cheering Kay up the travelator. She says her legs are gone, but John Anderson says, come on, girl, grit your teeth, dig deep, and she's gonna do it. Come on, girl. Yes, she's done it. She's beaten the eliminator. What a game, girl. What a cracking contender. Every last ounce of effort, and they still can't believe it.
Mandy, I have to be perfectly honest with you. At one stage, I definitely didn't think you were going to make it.
I didn't either, and to be honest, I remember something that my dad's always taught me since a young child, and that was the game is not over until the final whistle.
And he was absolutely right. Will you come back for our grand final next week?
Try and keep me away.
We'll be looking forward to seeing you, and I'm sure some of your supporters might come along as well. Mandy Beecher, well done.
Well, Kay, what do we say? You've seen it many, many times happen. Travelator, that's a graveyard, it really is.
Like, just went there. I don't know if I concentrated too much on the games, but feeling tired all day. Not taking it away from Mandy, she was good, but I'm sorry, but the Isle of Lewis won't have the Gladiator champion.
Never mind, please take your Gladiator medal. Let's hear it for Kay. Go and thank your supporters. Well done, Kay.
Kay there, chastising herself. She let a place in the final slip through her fingers. And Mandy with a huge hug for her brother Justin. Her mum Noreen on the right. And a victory cuddle for her boyfriend Andrew. And on the other side, the forlorn figure of poor old Kay with just enough energy to hug her friend Marina. But don't relax yet, because next it's the men. Mark has a 12-point lead over Murray. That boils down to a 6-second head start for Mark.
Murray, as we saw in the women's eliminator, absolutely anything can happen.
That's right, anything can happen, but I'm just going to be concentrating on what I'm doing and hope that just keep going on, don't make any mistakes, and give it my best.
Mark, well, it's all going to depend on how hungry you are for this title.
Well, I'm very hungry to win this one, but as I say, anything can happen. There's still a lot of work to do.
Certainly is. Best of luck to both of you, and I'll see you both at the end. That's very nice. See you then. Over to John Anderson.
Mark, you will go on my first whistle. Murray, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Mark Everett, textile machinist from Lincolnshire, fastest eliminator, timed at 52 seconds. Here comes Murray Stephen. Mark on the rope, heaves himself up. Next, the hand bike, as Murray hits the rope. Murray, a designer from Collinsborough, fastest eliminator, 1 minute 3. Mark pedaling for all he's worth. Murray's wife pedaling too. Mark comfortably onto the net. Murray faltering on the hand bike. He's onto the rollers now. And the two contenders are cargo net apart now. Mark hits the top. Next, the zip line, the 90-foot drop to the arena floor. Splashes down and looks good. His mum, Sue, and fiancé Frankie there. They can taste victory. Mark on the balance beam. And now we can appreciate his tremendous lead. Murray on the zip. Only a mistake from Mark and keeping him with a chance now. Mark shows the travelator no respect. Sprints up. Mark Everett, fresh as a daisy. And into the final of Gladiators. Great contender. And great supporters. And a cuddle from Ully. Meanwhile, Murray has done himself, his family and friends proud. His wife Fair there with tears of pride. She knows that to reach the semis of Gladdies, it's a tremendous achievement known only to a valiant few. Travelator, he might as well savour this, his last ever obstacle on Gladiators. Here he comes, makes it look easy. Murray Stephen, superb contender.
You know what they say? No pain, no gain. Can you come back and do it all over again?
I'll have a good go, yeah.
You've just got through to the final. How do you feel?
God, it's brilliant. What can I say?
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. Here's a little thing to keep you going until we see you next week. Let's hear it for Mark Everett.
And that thing, of course, is hard-earned semi-finalist medal.
Unlucky, Murray. Did you think you could catch him up?
There was a lot to catch up. Mark is a very quick lad, but I've got to hand it to him. Fair and square. He's won it.
And he had the fastest times in practice. You knew he was fast, but I just thought you might do it.
Yeah, I just gave it my best. I had another fall in the beam, but I think it's exhaustion, it just gets you there. But
well, you don't go away empty-handed. There's your trophy. Go and thank all your supporters. Let's hear it for Murray. Well done.
Murray still with bags of energy, but didn't quite have the speed to cope with Mark. Mark with his mum there, and Frankie, oh, don't squeeze it too hard. What a happy picture. And this man is going to take some stopping in the final. Murray there with his dad Eddie and his wife Fair, and they don't come any fairer.
So Mandy and Mark will go through to join Janet and Regan in our grand final next week.
That's right, and if the semi-finals got anything to go by, that's going to be one heck of a final.
It certainly is. You better be there. Join us on the Gladiators.
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
So get on up, show your stuff. Samson, Atlas, and Hercules, they ain't got nothing on the Gladiators' expertise. So come and tussle with the muscle, tussle with the muscle. There's a rumble in the jungle, there's a rumble in the jungle. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready, ready, ready? Let's go, let's go.
land of the rising sun. Two great warrior traditions are about to collide. Challenge brings you Ninja Warrior and Unbeatable Banzuki. So every weekday, follow your favorite competitors as they do battle. Ninja Warrior and Unbeatable Banzuki. Weeknights at 5, only on Challenge.
£130 million. That's the whopping sum paid out so far to the British people who played on Challenge Jackpot. It's time for you to get in on the action. Just visit our website at challengejackpot.com. Registering is quick and easy, and thousands of you have already done it. To get you started, for every £1 you deposit, we'll give you another £1 to play with, all the way up to 200. £130 million has been paid out to date. How much will you win?
A man walks into a bar and says,
"My name is Ishmael. Some years ago,
I started calling myself Ginger.
Peter,
Sherlock.
Rosemary,
Emmanuel,
the real Slim Shady,
Rumoured to be the new signing for
Westminster and the Thames.
And I just loved to ride horses.
Anyway, it was about 11 o'clock in the morning.
Clouds were gathering across the moor.
It was the day my grandmother exploded.
Very messy. But when mixed with £1/2 of butter, you get the most delightful creamy sauce.
Which, when eaten as part of a calorie-controlled diet, means...
Nothing could be more becoming to your complexion.
Hang on a minute. Let's get
back to the main plot.
And that man Rodriguez, who slithered into the bar with a
man who could cry milk.
2 bikini-clad lovelies.
11 piglets.
A boy who never grew up.
the World Tiddlywink champion.
Pair of star-crossed lovers.
And the barman says, "What's this? A joke?"
Improving your reading can change your life.
Food. Comfort food. Fast food. Soul food. Food for thought. Food just caught. The zest. The zing. The naughty but nice. This food is for sharing. But leave some for me. Gather round, sit back and tuck in to good food. The new name for UK TV food, now on Sky 249 and Virgin Media 260. We have fun with food.
How do you sleep at night when you're staying under the same roof as some of the country's most dangerous men? No sets, no crew, no security. I'm all on my own.